is Tia Ballard.
This is Todd Habercorn.
This is David Vincent.
Hey, this is Sam Whitwer.
This is Phil Lamar.
And you are listening to the Points of Interest.
Points of Interest.
Points of Interest.
And you're listening to Points of Interest Podcast Network.
Keep listening.
Well, hello, and welcome to the Points of Interest podcast. This is the most generic podcast on the internet. My name is Josh Hawks. I am the 303 Ninja, and right over there, he is my podcasting partner for life. He is the other guy. It's Mr. Francis Fernandez.
I wasn't prepared, actually, for this.
Wow.
Because I was writing the X or Twitter post.
My bad.
So
my bad,
one
buddy.
thing to yeah. Anyway, hi. How's it going?
Hi, man.
Hey. How's it been? It's been a couple of weeks. How's your last couple of weeks been?
You know, last week was I was uninspired. Nothing interesting happened. You and I caught up on life.
Yeah.
For a couple hours, but like it just. Yeah, nothing. I didn't have any juice to give.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really have any now either, but we're here.
Yeah. Well, again, we're generic for a reason.
Exactly. No, nothing's crazy has been going on. My job of I don't really escort people anymore. Now I just tell people to FO and leave the facility.
Oh, look at you censoring yourself.
But we all experienced something this past weekend, Francis.
Did we? Did I miss something?
Well, I mean, you might have because a lot of everybody slept through it. But we had our time change,
God.
which in my circle of life has kicked many a ass this week, and here I am. Well, maybe I do have juice because my seasonal depression goes away when the time change goes away,
and my summer depression comes in, and I'm sad because it's hot. We're getting a heat wave here in California for the next few days. I keep getting the freaking announcement on my phone being like, "Hey, it's gonna get hot in the next few days. Just to let you know." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, that kind of annoys me because if there's anything that I don't need my local government telling me is when I'm too hot, because I know when I'm too hot.
Is it my government telling me? I have no idea if it's the government telling me.
Well, I mean, some sort of government, thing sending out the alert.
It's Gavin Newsom telling me that it's
seriously
hot.
doubt Google or Verizon or Apple's that concerned about fucking heat.
Come on, Google. I mean, Apple does a little bit. They're in Cupertino, California. So, and Google's in Irvine. So they're both in California.
Yeah, but I bet you the rolling brownouts don't hit those two facilities.
No, because they have power.
Unlimited power. Heat wave.
It sounds like you survived at least. So that's good. You survived the time change. So that's good.
This is my favorite time of the year, my friend.
It is. I don't get it, but I also get it. It's everyone else's. It's not mine, but it's everyone else's. Everyone else loves it. Like I'm the loser who's just like, for the love of God, please let it be cold. I'm already like, I like a blanket. I like wearing jackets. I like that kind of weather. Don't give me this. I need to wear shorts. I don't ever wear shorts either. Don't tell me I need to go to the beach, even though I love the beach. Just leave me alone.
Don't give me. I need to wear a jacket when it's 60 degrees, sir. That's t-shirt weather.
Feels so good though. It's so comfy. Just snuggle up in a jacket. Oh man, it's so nice. But you guys do you.
Something that while we've been warming up and talking, I've been looking at my own camera feed this whole time, And while we've been talking, I've decided I'm getting a new webcam.
Oh, because yours is all
Because this one's
Vaseline.
Yeah, I feel like I feel blown out and yeah, everything else. So it's time for a new webcam. I've just decided while we're talking. So that's something I'm gonna add to the list of things. Then see if I can't find some sort of face tracking wide angle.
Oh God, no, don't get those fancy ones. Oh my God. Autofocus and then put you autofocus for no apparent reason whatsoever, and it's miserable. Why would you do that to yourself?
Find some 4K 60, 4K 30 camera of some sort.
4K, okay.
I mean, you buy things to upgrade, sir.
No, you're not wrong. I'm
the camera I'm using. No shit. This is easily a 20-year-old camera. Some Logitech, just crappy camera. So it's time for a new camera.
Part of me wishes you were still using your Guitar Hero mic as your main mic. That would have been really funny to me if you were doing that. Like, oh yeah. Man.
If there was a way to take the guts out of a Guitar Hero microphone and put good guts into it. And then
there is. I'm sure.
Then string it from the ceiling like we used to back in the day when I first started doing this.
Yeah.
20-something years ago. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be rad. That would be really rad. But yeah, I'm gonna get a new camera, I think, because this one looks like shit. Plus, and it keeps autofocusing on the light in the background, blowing the image out. So it's time for something new. I did decide to get myself a little something this past week, though.
What did you get yourself?
In my pursuit of trying to not have anything in my pockets.
Yes.
I already had a very small front pocket, more of a card holder than a wallet. But I just got the Ridge wallet.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
I mean,
I don't even realize it's in my pocket half the time.
So many streamers have Ridge wallet as an ad.
It is a bit of a What's
it's a
the
hipster
word?
wallet. Just say it. It's a hipster wallet.
I guess, but what's the word? Influencer kind of product.
It is.
That
and Manscaping, your two influencer, products.
That's true. They do make a nice nose trimmer. But no, I don't like to carry a lot of stuff in my pockets.
Sure.
And even having the wall, even the little front didn't even fold. It just kind of opened a little bit. Even that was somehow collecting stuff. So it's just like, okay, what do I actually need to have in my pocket? My ID, a debit card, membership cards, which technically you don't really need those.
They're on your phone.
Because they're on your phone. I don't know if it works at gas stations for the, like club places that have gas. If you can use your digital card or you actually stick it in the machine or not. I'm not sure.
As long as you can't and all that stuff.
I mean, I've never tried it with Costco because I always just swipe my card in the little gas thing and it says, thanks, now pay me.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you could use your phone, but if you think about it, like most of the things you pay for, if you tie your card to your phone, just use that.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no...
Oh, yeah.
Memberships, whatever, a lot of them is on your phone or your digital wallet, I guess is the correct term.
I see, I'm going to sound old. I'm going to age myself a little bit, but I see young people all the time just doing this to card readers and stuff. They just use their watch because it has an NFT on it, or not NFT, NFC thing on it, and just like pop, 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 done.
I like that too, except for you have to, well, with my watch anyway, you have to, if you set it up like that, you have to then put in a passcode of some sort or a pattern to unlock it.
Not me. No. I don't think
like
so.
I said, it's the watch.
Oh, it's your
using.
fancy watch that doesn't exist anymore, sadly.
Yeah, that does suck. I'll be in the market for a new smartwatch at some point, but this one's working out just fine.
This is, what is Josh going to buy in the near future?
Well, dude, that's what Amazon is. You know?
Yes, it is.
It's just, I do research other places, and then I put it on a list on Amazon for me to look at someplace else. You know, like even car stuff. Like, I found it here, but I'm actually going to buy it from the actual place.
You need to be, oh, yeah. You need to be like the cool kids and have a throne account where anonymous people can purchase you stuff because you're a streamer.
Yeah, no thanks. Because, then I got to go get a P.O. box.
No. It doesn't give your address.
Oh, okay.
What it does is it's like a wish list. You have your stuff is hidden, but people can buy you stuff and then it'll just get sent to your thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
The wave of little pimping out stuff future.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I to get back on some sort of track, putting everything into the Ridge wallet, I was like, nope, too thick. Let's get rid of some stuff. So literally I have like an insurance card, a AAA card, a couple membership cards, ID, and a debit card. That's it. Like, that's all I need.
Mr. Minimalist over here. It doesn't even need a freaking, just the bare minimum.
I mean, I don't have any money anyway, so I don't really need to carry around money. And when you haven't had money your whole life, it's not sad. It's just the norm.
I guess so. Man, it reminded me of this radio show. There used to be a talk radio show in LA that held Howard Stern and a couple others, right?
Okay.
And one of those shows, they had their topic was, how much money do you need in your wallet to be considered a man? Because apparently the amount of money you have in your wallet in cash determines how much of a man you are.
Okay, so what was the number? Or the amount, I should say.
Well, so again, these are professionals, and they're making fun of people who are not professional not celebrity, but they do a talk show for 4 hours for a living. That's their job.
Mm-hmm.
And so the guy, it's two guys and a girl. The girl, they didn't really count her because, she's not a man, but whatever. So the two guys, one of them had, I think it was $200 in his wallet. Nope, not enough. $200, chump change. You need to have at least 1,000 in your wallet at any given time, so you can spend it like you have it. But that was this is again early 2000s, maybe 2005, 2006. So that was what they were determining was the appropriate amount of money a man should have in his wallet for any type of occasion. You need to have at least $1,000 in cash in your wallet, so you can, like, I guess for emergencies or for whatever you need. So there, you don't use a card, use your cash.
Well, then, I mean, sure, in a fucking perfect world, that'd be awesome. In a world where, people don't get robbed, and people don't accidentally pull more money out of their pocket than they intend to, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, sounds great.
You know what? That's the thing. And I like that. And Happy Mario Day to you.
Yes, thanks.
As well. Yeah. Speaking of which, the sound effect. Yeah. You know what I haven't experienced in a while, which I'm kind of sad, is I haven't experienced getting the wrong amount of change back from buying something.
I mean, when's the last time you paid for anything in cash?
Exactly. I haven't done that in years. Well, I mean, I pay for cash sometimes, but like, it's been literally like almost a decade since I've had someone give me the wrong change. And I'm like, no, I give you a 20, or,
Yeah.
People laugh. I do. If they give me too much, I will give it back and be like, "No, you gave me too much. I gave you this amount."
Well,
But
that's called being a good person.
no, yeah, I'm sure people are out there like, "Oh man, you should have just kept it." Ugh. I'm just saying.
I mean, sure, and then that person gets fired for, messing up the drawer.
Yeah.
It's
slipping it under the
in
counter.
that situation. I mean, maybe at some point in my life, hell yeah, I probably would take it. But at this point, it's like, no, man, this is a learning opportunity. Like, dude, you fucked up.
I mean, again, when I haven't had to think about it, haven't had to worry about it.
It's funny. It's funny now because I have a stack of cash sitting on my nightstand, and that seems to be the only way for me to save money is to have actual money just sitting around. Because if it's on a card, it's getting spent.
No, okay, all right. Look, here's what you do. You open up a little savings account. You have them take out an X amount from your check, because this is what I do. They just take out amount from my check every paycheck. I get X amount of dollars taken out of my paycheck and put into a savings account. Have I used the savings account to buy stuff? Yes, because things are expensive. And things are just getting more expensive.
Life sucks sometimes.
But at least I tried.
Sure.
At least I tried. I have some dink savings, but it's not, I'm going to spend it at some point because it's hard to save nowadays. But I'm trying, I'm trying.
That's a pretty good idea. And if I ever remember it and have a wild hair at my ass while I remember it, I'll drive down to the bank that's 2 blocks from here and do that.
Yeah, I did it in the freaking app. I just did it in an app. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, don't tell me that, because then it makes it even easier. Then I have less excuses, Francis.
Well, I'm taking them all away because it's super easy. Do it too, folks. Save yourself at least like
that's not a bad idea.
Just like 10, yeah, if it's like $20, whatever. Like save some money, put it in that little savings account. If it's high yield, better, but you have to put more money in. Because then you get X%, blah blah blah. Anyway, boring stuff. But yeah,
boring financial stuff that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No, I'm not financial.
Financial stuff makes about as much sense to me as buying toilet paper in different bulk amounts.
I don't understand people who don't buy okay, I get toilet paper's expensive.
Do you get what I'm saying though? Yeah. Like you buy a pack of toilet paper, even if it's a 6-pack, depending on the brand and the size, it says on the front, these 6 rolls here are equal to 32 normal rolls. And it's like, wait, what kind of math is that? That's always been very weird to me. But go on with your saying.
You just get the good stuff. Don't get the one ply. Get the good stuff is all I'm saying. If you're gonna spend money on freaking toilet paper. If there's one thing you spoil is your butt. Spoil your butt.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It's one ply is for, at work.
For prisons.
Military
If you're
folk.
in prison. Yeah.
They get the one napkin they have to wipe their face and ass with, preferably in that order. But it makes sense. Same thing with paper towel. Anything that you go through a lot of, it makes sense to buy it in bulk. I still don't have room for it. It's awkwardly placed in my bathroom, but hey, it's okay. Eventually it will fit into some sort of orifice.
I like this way of thinking. And I also like that we're really leaning in on the generic this week. I like we're really leaning in on just like really the most generic topics.
I mean, there's more.
Time change, toilet paper. I love it.
There's more. But wait, Francis, there's more.
Hit me up.
I just saw, actually not long before we hit record here, two names from female fighting history coming back to do it one more time. The original female fighter, well, a lot of people call the original female, Gina Carano, also a controversial name. against another controversial name, Ronda Rousey.
Oh God. Yeah.
Just announced. Well, I mean, I heard about it a few weeks ago that it was coming.
Yeah.
But then, to see it officially announced, Netflix is going to be sponsoring it. One of the asshole brothers that we try not to talk about on here was the Dana White of the event, if you will.
Oh no! So this isn't even a UFC sponsored thing.
It's
this
not
is just getting too.
It's not a UFC event. I don't know what promotion it's through. Being that one of the fucking dickhead brothers was there, maybe it's their promotion or something they're tied into.
It has to be, yeah.
Which, whatever.
Well, first off, good, because I think UFC needs competition.
Well, sure.
So if these two bring it up, good.
Sure. I don't think that's what's going to be the case, but I'm all for, just like I am for having multiple wrestling organizations. There should be multiple MMA organizations that are big. When I heard about it, it was Rhonda actually talking about it, and she said that she took the fight more for Gina than for anything else. Because of all the problems that she's been going through. And Rhonda's words on this podcast were that Gina was in a really dark place for a while. So she feels she feels that she also owes this to her for breaking the door down for her. And I'm like, oh, I mean, that's cool. I saw the standoff. I hope they both get into fighting shape.
They're kind of like out of the age range.
They're
hitting their 40s.
Yeah, I was going to say
they're in their 40s.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
I was going to say I definitely Gina Carano. I was going to say probably in her.
She's 44.
I was going to say mid,
and Rousey's 39.
Okay, that's about where I was going to put them both.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be cool. Two different fighting styles. Rhonda's very jiu-jitsu, and Gina's very striking. So it's going to be very interesting. I'm all for it.
I just kind of wish the Paul brothers were involved.
I mean, ultimately, yes. I agree, but
I think it'd be cool to see them fight, but man, I just wish the Pauls were involved. I feel like it'd be much better if they weren't involved. If Jake Paul wasn't involved.
Completely agree. But yeah, I think it'll. Is it going to sell a lot of tickets? I don't really think so. I think they both have enough residual stink on both of them that they probably. People will be interested, but I don't think there'll be that much interest.
I mean, but I think the only thing is, though, yes, they have baggage, but I can't name a current female MMA fighter now.
That's fair. I mean, and to counterpoint that, I don't know how much MMA you're watching, but I haven't watched much in the last 10 years. Compared to the 10 years, 15 years prior to that, where I actually just rewatched Paramount. Just put almost all the numbered UFC events up for watch or segments of them. And I watched one of my favorite fights from the first UFC event that was here after years of them not being here. I was lucky enough to go to. Like 2009, I think it was, 2010. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Which is even crazier now because the event center that fight took place in is getting turned into an apartment complex. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Torn down and replaced. They're not going to take the fucking event center and turn it into an apartment complex. That'd be stupid.
But the thing is like, even if you don't follow MMA or UFC, in the past, and look, Dana White's not getting a lot of love either because he's a fairly controversial character too.
Fair.
But like UFC used to have names that rose above the sport and became household names,
Mhm, mhm.
right? You know, like
George St. Pierre, Joe Rogan to some effect. What's the guy that looks like Matt Damon? I can't think of his name right now.
He's Mr. Frozen, or I'm frozen to him. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I didn't know you were frozen.
Sorry, frozen for a second there. But yes, Matt Damon.
The guy that looks like Matt Damon. He's from way back in the day. And then now that I'm
Frank Shamrock and like,
I mean, that's way before, but yeah.
Tito Ortiz, all these people who were like, you know, they were household names for a long time.
They were especially in its early years. It definitely hit the transcending, level of popularity.
Yeah,
because you did see Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell.
It'd
Yeah,
be sweet if it was Chuck Jones. Chuck Liddell showing up on like morning talk shows and doing commercials, not just for sports stuff, for whatever. Yeah, a different sport 20 years ago too.
it was. And I'm looking at the list. They have a roster of like the top fighters now.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard of any of these guys. Don't know who any of these guys are.
I see every month, a couple times a month, sometimes there's UFC events. And I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe I'll tune into it. Who's fighting? Who are these people?
Yeah.
And you listen in, and the commentators are super into these people. And I'm just like, who? I mean, I know, I get it. I haven't been watching, but who are these people?
You're just missing out, Ginger, on UFC talk. So I hope you like UFC.
I don't. I'm gonna guess not.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna guess not.
But like, again, I guess we're just talking about celebrity sports. But yeah, like the last big name was Conor McGregor, right? Conor McGregor. I mean?
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last, definitely the last big name that I can recall coming out of UFC, and also a name with a lot of controversy behind it.
Yeah.
I know he makes a vodka or a whiskey, one of the two. I think it's a whiskey.
Yes, nothing, Ginger. Exactly. You missed nothing.
Well, ultimately, yeah, it didn't miss a damn thing, but
nothing.
Yeah, it's a whiskey that he makes. A proper,
but everyone makes
proper
alcohol
12,
now.
I think is what it's called. Some sort of Irish whiskey. Big surprise.
Of course. Going back to his roots.
Yeah. But there's another guy who has transformed himself. He held 2 weight titles at one point, at 2 different weight classes, like a medium and light, or light heavy and light, something like that.
I mean,
that's
if you
tough.
think about
That's
it,
tough to do.
everyone who you've named had a controversy attached to them.
I
right?
mean, okay, so that was something else that I was going to say, is that a lot of the people that we just mentioned, all of them have some sort of stink tied to them.
Yeah.
Or Tito Ortiz beat up his girlfriend.
Porn star girlfriend.
I'm losing track of her name right now.
I can't remember her name either.
But yeah, that was the controversy with him. Chuck Liddell, I think he ended up possibly using steroids. I know he's got some head injury stuff, but that's going to happen with fighting.
So ultimately, these UFC fighters that are now on the cards just have nothing going on in their lives. They're just goody two shoes. Nothing have happened. They haven't made any vodka. They're just sitting there getting punched and punching back. Okay, good.
What a life to live. What a life to live. Just
go
to the gym, lift things, and then punch people.
But it's kind of sad to me that we don't have like any modern like sports athlete.
Combat sports?
Not even just well, yeah, I guess combat sports. Well, yeah, right. Well, even in like regular, like other sports like football, hockey, basketball, whatever, a lot of the ones who we consider stars are aging out, right? Like LeBron James aging out.
Sure, I think that's going to be a name kind of like Jordan. That's going to stick around for a long time.
But I couldn't name another basketball player that's playing.
I couldn't. No, I didn't even know LeBron was still playing. So
I'm assuming he is. I'm just assuming he is. Maybe he's not.
I think he and his kid, I think, are playing on the same team.
Oh, that's right. You said that. Yes. Yeah. You know more than I do, and I live in LA, and you know more than I do.
Well, as I said before, the hit and record, it's a whole bunch of trivia in here and nothing else. Like
We should do a Trivial Pursuit episode where I ask you trivial like trivia.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, we should do more games on this show. We should do weird little games.
I'd be okay with that.
Just for days where we have nothing to talk about. We'll just have this time we're going to do movie Trivial Pursuit, and then we talk about movies.
Yeah, I can do that as long as the unofficial official way to play Trivial Pursuit is to answer first with a snarky, smart-ass question to give you a couple extra seconds to think of the real answer. As long as you allow me that. As long as you allow me that, I can. Oh yeah, I'd be game.
Let's finally, after doing this for like have we done this for now like 6 or 7 years now,
something
or whatever.
Like that. Maybe we found our stick finally.
We should finally do not just that, but we should finally change it up a little bit and do different things. We did at the beginning. We had POI After Dark. We had guests. We actually had guests on more often than the once every few years.
Well, fuck, man. Ask people and then they say, sure. It's kind of like buying mushrooms, not grocery store mushrooms, like magic mushrooms. Everybody says they have them. And then when you call them to get them, nobody has shit. The same thing with podcast guests. Everybody says they're down to do it. Then you call them, you're like, hey, you want to come on? And they're busy. Yeah. So eventually you give up.
I get it.
And you hope that people are like, hey, I actually want to do a podcast. Actually, a friend of mine does want to do something, but it's not this kind of, it wouldn't be good for this. It would be more of him and I and him just telling the stories he wants to tell, basically.
I think that's a good one too. On a day where, I'm always available on Tuesday. On a day, for some reason, I'm unavailable. Go and have this guy over, have a nice chat, come back next week. How was your chat? Play the whole thing for me, end the show with me reacting. Oh, okay.
It's like we do like the a music reactor does. You play like 30 seconds and you hit pause and you react and then rewind 15 seconds. So it takes 30 minutes to listen to a 3-minute song.
We're going to turn this into a React channel as well as a Trivia Pursuit channel.
Okay.
You're just going to change this channel into all of these other things.
Sure.
Just change it. We're just right now. We're just going to change it.
I'll just make playlists of everything. Yeah.
And then we'll cook one day, for whatever reason.
Well, see that's possible, Francis, when you get the robot fucking webcam,
which you're going to get.
I mean, it's one of them that I'm looking at. Yeah.
Start stirring, It'd be like, hey, this is how you make a pie.
Well, because I've thought about it'd be fun to. Well, I mean, you run into the music problem. I think I don't know. Can you stream that kind of shit?
People stream music all the time.
Okay, so I think it would be fun to one, have the space and availability to do it, but to video the practicing of the DJing. I think it'd be a fun thing to do.
There's DJs on here now on Twitch. You can do it on YouTube.
I don't know, but just saying.
There's DJ channels on Twitch
where
all they do is stand there and spin, the turntables.
I'm all about that. I'd rather, you be able to see what I'm doing than me just standing there awkwardly. But
well, no, they see it. They have a camera above that shows down, and then they have a camera on the guy.
Yeah.
But then there's like lighting in the background, and
Mhm,
he's,
mhm. Yeah, you gotta make yourself
that.
look somewhat alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, which well, I mean, that kind of brings me to something else that I saw this past week.
Yeah.
I already have one of these, but you know, they keep coming out with more of these things, and they keep coming out with cooler versions of it. But Elgato, you know, they should sponsor me. They have the thing called a Stream Deck, excuse me, and it's for people like Francis and I that do this kind of thing, and it's just hotkey buttons. Sure, you have keyboards that you can program hotkeys on all the time, and I think there's even software that you can program, but this does it for you basically. And they have a few different versions. They have a 6-button, real tiny one, and the one that I have is a 15 button, I think. Yeah, 15 buttons. And then they came out with one recently, I think, that has 15 buttons and like 4 dials and screens. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. The newest one is it's like 3 different Steam Decks mixed together. It's their large 32 button display mixed with 6 dials and a side scrolling screen, LCD screen.
Yeah.
And when I sent you the link to it, your immediate reply to me was way too many buttons, which, as a button pusher, I'm surprised that you said that.
Well, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot, dude.
There is a lot there. And honestly, I think the 32 button would cover everything that I'd ever imagine I'd ever want to do.
Sure.
Really, if I took the time and really sink myself, into this 15 button one, I could do pretty much everything that a 32 button one can do as well. It's just a matter of allocating certain buttons to open other profiles or pages. But like on mine currently, I have the weather, I have the future weather, I have all the buttons I need for this stuff. I have a page that has dice on it because I don't own dice, so I have a dice roller in case that comes up for any reason.
Sure.
There's a profile for one of the games that I play. It's just fun. It's nice to have. It's just nice to have, and I like pushing buttons.
As a person who loves gadgets, I 100% get it. I like gadgets. Yeah. I mean,
I can't justify $350 for a device, but I think it's cool.
I love that it has like this middle screen that shows all the little widgets. I mean, I love that. I love that the buttons themselves have little screens to show you stuff. Oh, yeah. But they have like a screen strip right above the knobs that give you more little screens. It's like, it's information overload. For me, it's information overload.
What's really cool though is that, I mean, and if I knew how to photo edit, there are hotkeys for just Photoshop, where, you know, whatever the most popular button combinations are, or whatever hotkeys, that's already programmed for you. I really like that. It's a cool device. Look, I've been a fan of macros since I worked for this TV company, and my job was to take away or add codes to thousands of accounts in a day. You know how, I mean, that's where I learned how to alt tab and do a lot of other keystrokes. But once I learned macro magic, and it was something I could actually download back before they stopped you from downloading things.
Yeah.
I would complete all my work for the day in like an hour. because the computer I had running in the background behind me was doing all my work, and I was cruising a news site that I can't think of what it was called at the time. It aggregated news from all different sites.
Oh, is it
FAQ,
Oh.
FAQ.com. I think it was. I think it was that.
maybe I don't know.
Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it just aggregated news from all over the place, and gave you hot links to the article. It was great.
Nice.
It was kind of like Reddit, but not.
Yeah, I mean, there were a couple. The Dig was a thing for a while, and like
I think
Yeah.
it was FAQ.
Fark was another one. FARK. Was another
Maybe
one.
that's what it was. That's what it was. FARK.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a bunch of those weird like pre-Reddit, news aggregation sites.
Because I think you could comment on the articles, like on the
could.
FARC
you
website.
could.
You could comment underneath. Yeah, it was kind of like Reddit before Reddit.
It was. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the Steam Deck. Go back to that. The Steam Deck is cool because, like you said, each button is a little LCD screen. So like, for when I first got this, I had a little Street Fighter fight happening, where I had Ryu on one button throwing a fireball, and on another button I had another character defending it. They were separate animations. They had nothing to do with each other, but
Yeah.
just rolling
funny.
animations.
Well, that's funny.
Very
Very cute.
I'll take a picture of the widgets I have running right now so you could see, Francis. And nobody else gives a
Lord.
shit, but
I'd get it. But yeah, I like that.
but no, technology stuff is fun, and new stuff comes. Like
Yes,
I have already talked myself out of wanting it. I've talked myself out of getting it. I still want it,
Sure.
but it's because how versatile this thing actually is. It's just how deep do you want to go into it instead of having everything, basically everything put out in front of you at once,
No.
or just being like, oh look, you could put in a thing that turns the page, and then you have another 14 buttons to play with because you have to have another button to turn the page again.
Yeah, if we were more dynamic, because we don't really do articles, we don't really do that kind of stuff. We don't really show YouTube videos or anything.
Right.
But I mean, that's what a lot of those. But like I've seen how people kind of use this type of technology where like one button zooms the camera into their face when they make a a face,
And
and we'll zoom in.
that's
Yeah.
something, well, I mean, that would be kind of cool too, is to use two cameras, but I don't need two new cameras.
No, they use the one, and they just have like
But they have
short. Yeah.
But I would rather, like a second camera break the fourth wall.
Yeah, the fourth wall breaking camera.
Yeah.
I just figured. Yeah.
And again, to go back to what we're talking about, you can put the button on here to switch cameras.
Yes. Yeah. I'm with you.
So it's nerdy geeky stuff, but
Nerd. Yeah. I mean,
it-
every streamer has that though. Like, I think
it
that
is.
every.
And a lot of streamers that I see, they have multiple. They have like every version of the Steam. They probably were given them, right? But like, oh, I have the mini one, and I use the mini one just for this, and I have this, and they have them stacked up like fucking DJ tables.
I mean, the sheer amount of production for people who you think after. I mean, I don't have any production. I did shows, but man, the type of production you can do nowadays with just a simple Stream Deck, you can do everything. Everything.
I was looking at voice filters, and I don't know what happened, and it was getting double looped through my mixer somehow.
Yeah.
So I was getting mad feedback, and then when I was like, nope, turn it all off. It was still feeding double somehow.
Okay, weird. Okay.
Yeah, I had to actually get rid of uninstall the program for it to actually stop.
Okay.
I was like, okay, we're not doing that again. We're just sticking with my voice. We're not going to worry about voice changing options.
It's a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of work, you know, a lot of work to make it look like you have little elves in the background flipping switches and changing mics and changing cameras and doing this and doing that and opening stuff.
Well,
like,
I mean, if you
have it all in one place.
When we used Zoom to do this, I was able to separate our two video feeds. So instead of the way it looks now, connected together like this, I was able to actually just have two, separate windows on the screen.
Yeah.
That had our faces on it. And I liked that. I mean, there's a way to do it. I just haven't figured out how to do it. I'm not smart enough to figure that out yet. But yeah, it's all geeky background stuff, but it's versatile to other people. Like at the end of the day, it's a macro machine. So whether you're into photo editing or audio editing or playing fucking Minecraft, they have buttons you can get from Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
So that, I mean, I like that kind of stuff. And anything that you do, any repetitive thing you do, you should build a macro for it, so you don't have to do it over and over again. It's so nice.
Champion of macros over here, folks.
Well, yeah, I mean, in a lot of games, a lot of computer games use hotkeys.
You do, yeah. Hotkeys and shortcut keys.
So instead of trying to remember all of those, wouldn't it be a lot easier to just program them into a software and make a button that you can turn that button into any image you want?
Yes.
That's what I'm all
with
for.
You. I am with you. I am 100% with you.
When I start the whole thing, I hit the button and it puts a big green thing on to say, yes, you hit all the buttons correctly.
You need to have like for the intros, instead of just playing the music, you need a button that spins the logo in a circle and like bounce around the screen before you fade into our faces.
I mean, that's not a macro. That's how much OBS or whatever the hell I'm using, Streamlabs, can do.
But you can use a macro to change scenes.
Oh yeah.
And stuff, So you can use the macro to change scenes, to change the music, to fade the music out while you press a button. Blah, blah, blah.
There's something I did with changing scenes back in the day, and it started killing one of the microphones when it switched scenes. I think I had a setting incorrect on the second scene. But yeah, that's something I probably should try again. But that's all in the background kind of stuff. What else do I have on here? Oh, I saw a fun article. A fun article said it's actually healthy for men to grab their partner's ass.
Oh, and there's that one article where you live longer if you stare at boobs. Yeah.
I mean, I feel pretty useful.
No, but that actually makes sense. The grabbing ass part makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I mean, some couples hold hands. I hold butt cheeks.
It's not just that.
No, I know.
But the factors to it are infinite. Now that more and more men in our age range are single, and will die sooner than the men who have women whose asses they can grab. So consider yourself lucky, because you're gonna live to be 120 as a result.
That'd be
be lucky to hit 35. Oh, wait a minute, I already hit 35.
Yeah, that left a long time ago.
A long time ago. That's a funny article. I need to look that up because I want to see what the science is behind.
I didn't
that
actually
of just
I read the headline and I went, oh, I like that. I do that all the time.
Well, it like I said, it rings true.
It said something about relieve stress and
yeah,
that sort of thing, and I can't argue that at all.
I mean, I'm not to bum anyone out, but man, people are touch starved nowadays. They ain't got nothing to touch. somebody
Well-
wrote something that really hit home for me,
Which was what?
which was that men nowadays specifically, the only intimate touch they get is from their barber and intimate in the sense of like, not intimate touch, but like just like you're being touched somewhere that more normal people don't touch, right?
Okay.
Like you don't have average people touching your head.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of wild things happen at the barber shop. I've never seen anybody get jerked off at the barber shop though, especially by the barber.
I mean, but you have to. Well, that's the deluxe. That's the deluxe service. That's the super deluxe service. But yeah, so yeah, it makes sense. The butt touching thing makes a lot of sense, and I champion and cheer the folks who have butts and which to grab. So good on you. Keep grabbing them. Is all I have to say.
I mean, who knows how long she'll live? Because I'm Irish. I have no ass. You know, so
It's different for women though. Women don't need that as much as men do.
I know. I'm just trying to make fun of my own heritage.
They have to rub the top of your head. That's the thing.
Yes, that's why I'm bald. I'm like a bronze statue.
You're like a Buddha.
Yeah. Or like, the statue of a dog that's, patina everywhere except for on its head because people keep petting the dog. That's me. Well, only reverse. They rubbed all the hair off my head. And I'm just old too.
Well, so that's why you like the hairs. You've been rubbed on the head too many times.
Yeah.
Like a puppy.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Being pet, for lack of a better term, pretty nice, pretty relaxing. Makes me purr like a walrus.
Okay, you're not big enough to be considered a walrus.
I know, but I can purr like one.
Oh, do they purr?
I don't know. I'm just saying words. Something you brought up.
Did I?
You did while we were talking last week, and I wrote it down. You said that the current Mr. Clean character is going away.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh
He's
man.
retiring,
So
I guess.
yeah, it's kind of sad.
Well, see, and I got confused with the bounty guy.
Oh, the lumberjack.
The lumberjack, yeah.
Yeah. So this is from USA Today.
So it's
Says-
legit.
So it's legit. It's USA Today. Mr. Clean retiring after 68 years on the job. Which, do they keep calling? Because Mr. Clean is a person. I mean, it's a mascot as a product.
Yeah,
Yeah. But if you retire the character, what do you name the product? Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Did you know what Mr. Clean's name was originally?
Oh
in
God.
1958?
So, okay, first, before I answer that, Francis, does that thing that you're looking at with Mr. Clean's actual name, does it tell you the year in which Mr. Clean was birthed?
Yes, 1958.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. So, his name is, it's gonna be a name of the time. So I'm gonna say something like Roy or something like that. Some kind of old timey name. and it's gonna be something like, O'Clean, or I don't know. It's probably not Irish or Scottish.
No, his name is Clean. His last name is just Clean.
Oh, okay. So
No.
yeah, but he's gonna have an old timey name like Roy or fucking Wilbur or something like that.
So, his first name is Veritably.
What?
Yes.
That's not.
Introduced in
That's a fucking verb. That's not a name.
Yes, it is an adverb. It is because then his name is Mr. Veritably Clean. So it's a play on those words to say that, hey, if you use me, you will be veritably clean. Stupid. Anyway,
I would have
but
preferred
yes.
Wilbur or Roy.
So apparently there was a statement put out where he says, "The rumors are true. I'm retiring and saying goodbye to the world of cleaning to pursue new hobbies. You can call me veritably now. No changes are being made to our packaging or our branding name, but I've earned a little time off. More details to come." Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, now the shine's come off the story a little bit because I didn't know they actually hired some asshole to put out a PR statement pretending to be Mr. Clean.
They did. Apparently he said this.
So
now, it could have been in written form.
Johnson & Johnson or whoever the fuck puts out Mr. Clean products felt it necessary to hire someone to put out a statement. Okay.
I mean, I guess it might have been. I don't know if it was said though.
It
might have been written.
I don't know. It's kind of like, when you probably hear about it all the time, but when they like announce Mickey Mouse's birthday on the news, like, I don't give a fuck about Mickey Mouse's birthday. Why are we celebrating a 6-foot giant rat? We have bigger things in this country to worry about than fucking a fictional character's birthday.
No, that's the thing. That's the problem. We focus too much on the bad. We need silly things like this. We need it. We need Mickey Mouse's birthday. We need Mario Day. We need these things.
I'm cool with Mario Day because it's catchy and punny. I'm just not okay. I'm not a Disney fan.
No, I mean, look, Disney has tarnished their name. A lot of adults have tarnished Disney. It's pretty bad.
It has absolutely nothing to do with the decisions they've made over the past 50 years. I just don't like their animation. I don't like their cartoons or their characters.
Okay. Well, we've talked about this way in the back of the day, but for those who don't know, Warner Brothers has the superior cartoons to Disney shorts back in the day, especially.
Yes.
Like back in the 40s and 50s, and when they were competing openly, Disney was always super family friendly. It was always really like tame and nothing happened. It was always something dumb. And then you had a hunter trying to kill either a rabbit or a duck openly. Like guns were used, knives were used,
blowing the beak off of a duck multiple times in ways.
Yes. They use a lot of adult references, and not like adult sexual references. They were just like references only adults would get, like mobsters and like stuff like that from that
There's
era.
I can't think of the character, the person, but he was in showbiz back in those times of the Looney Tunes, and he was in a lot of Warner Brothers cartoons, and now I can't think of the guy's name. So, but go on.
But I'm just saying. Yeah, no, I get you.
Disney. So I mean, yes, we do need that kind of goofy stuff to break things up. I just didn't know that we as a people were that adorned to fucking Mr. Clean that he had to put out a statement,
a press release.
Yeah, like where the fuck is Aunt Majima? What's her name? Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima.
Where's her press release then?
Well, because she was considered racist, they just called her the Pearl something company. I forget
Pearl
what.
Milling Company.
Yeah, the Pearl Milling Company.
I think the bottles
she didn't
are
get a
still
goodbye
shaped.
speech because that would have been racist too.
The bottles, I think, are still shaped like Mrs. Buttersworth.
No, they're not. They're not. Yeah. Oh no, Mrs. Butterworth. I'm thinking of Aunt Jemima.
Oh, Aunt Jemima. That's what I meant. Mrs. Buttersworth. Which one was actually shaped like a humanoid?
That's Mrs. Buttersworth, and she's still Mrs. Buttersworth because I believe
she's white.
She's white. She's an old white grandma.
Yeah.
So she gets to stay.
Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't matter what name you put there. I know what syrup it is. When you use the exact same colors and font, and all you did was get rid of the person, it's brand recognition goes a long way. It goes a lot deeper than we think it does.
Yeah, but what's the last thing? Well, are we talking about syrup or Mr. Clean right now?
Anything.
I have an opinion on both.
So I mean the Aunt Jemima in particular. Like I said, same color scheme, same exact font.
Yeah.
The brand recognition goes very deep because I'm like, oh yeah, that's Aunt Jemima.
Look,
Can't fool me.
We went through an era because I don't think we don't even have Uncle Ben's anymore. I think Uncle Ben's is gone too. I believe it's just they just took the face off. They left the name, but they took the face off. Yeah, but like we went through a weird phase where we thought we were being politically correct when in reality we were erasing people from products, which is really funny to me because we did the opposite of what we were trying to do. So yes, good. As for Aunt Jemima, you're right. But the thing is, my question to you is, pancake syrup or maple syrup? What's your go-to, my friend? Which is the one that you prefer?
Well, I think more often than not, we are all given pancake syrup pretty much everywhere you go, unless they specifically hand you a little tiny jar, little coffee mug shaped little thing that actually is real maple syrup. Otherwise, you're getting sugar syrup,
which is pancake syrup. Pancake syrup is just like a weird sugar, like it's maple, the weird stuff.
Maple-ish. Maple. It's in the vicinity of maple.
It's 100 times sweeter than maple syrup. I'll give it that.
Yeah. But I think that's what you find at pretty much every IHOP and Village Inn and any other breakfast place you go to. Like I said, unless you go to like a craft breakfast place, and then they hand you the little tiny coffee mug of, that's the wrong description, but a little tiny carafe of actual maple syrup.
Yes, I'm trying to think because there's this place. I don't know if you guys have this here. Have you ever heard of a place called Bruxy?
No, but there's a lot of places I haven't been to. But that doesn't sound like something that we have. So
Bruxy is a waffle place. So everything's waffles, right? So chicken waffles, their sandwiches are made of waffles. They have other foods, not just waffles, but their fries are waffle, et cetera, et cetera. They give you this very adorable little bottle of maple syrup. It's in little plastic. It's a little glass bottle. It's a glass bottle. They'll give it to you when you order anything, and they just give it to you if you to go only actually because they think they have their own things there. But yeah, they give this little cute bottle, and dude, that's the way to go, man. Just get those little bottles. So cute. They're so great. Use that on your Roscoe's and go to town.
You take it with you. You have your little holster of maple syrups and Tabascos in your pocket.
People take their own hot sauces. That's a thing.
I think that's weird. But it's your food.
It is weird.
It's your food. You're paying for it. But I think, as if I were a chef and I stuck my head out the chef window and I saw some asshole putting Franks on top of the wings I just made, I think I'd be a little pissed off.
I don't blame you.
Like, I already put the sauce on those motherfuckers. Like, what are you doing? Just ask for extra sauce.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's why you're not supposed to put soy sauce on sushi in Japan. They already provided for you. The sushi chef has already put soy sauce on your fish. Don't add more.
And if you do, you want to do it on the fish side and not the rice side.
Not the rice side.
Yeah, it's again, you go back to those trivia things. It's like I've got some trivia. I've got English trivia. I've never been to fucking England in my entire life. But I know English stuff.
In the next few weeks, write it down in your little notebook.
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
Josh trivia or trivia for the both of us, either way, but some type of trivia pursuit type thing.
As long as I can remember how to spell trivia. Yeah, there we go. What was the other thing you said? Trivia and something else.
Well, I just said trivia. I don't know what the other games would be, but it's like
but you said something else. We're gonna turn this channel into trivia and something else. I didn't write the other thing down. It's recorded.
A React channel. We're gonna turn it to a React channel.
Oh yeah. I don't know what we're gonna react to because everything gets fucking blocked these days. But
on Twitch, it's okay. It's on YouTube
yeah.
where you just have to worry about it.
That's
YouTube
true.
is very, very DMCA heavy. But if you do it on Twitch, you're usually pretty good. So these are the ones you couldn't put up on YouTube, or you could only put the audio up or whatever. Like you wouldn't be able to put if we do react to this.
And just put up a black screen over the video.
I mean, when I look at other YouTube and reactors, they put what do you call it?
An opaque
watermark. They put a watermark on it. Yeah. So.
I mean, yeah, I'll tell you later. I saw a reaction thing yesterday. It was one of the most ungenuine things I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
But yeah, so Mr. Clean is retiring, I guess. So are they going to bring in his nephew? Or
super clean or extremely clean? Like when they have to give him a new name.
But see, the thing is that he'll be marketed to the Gen Z people, so he'll have hair, big poofy broccoli hair.
I mean, it's really just a stunt because at the end of the article it says, according to Mr. Clean brand, no changes are being made to our packaging or our brand names. So it's still going to be called Mr. Clean, but the quote unquote character has retired. So I'm guessing then commercials are just not going to have the character.
Okay, so it's just like Ronald McDonald. They retired him.
Yeah, which is sad. I like that Ronald. I thought that Ronald was cool. Like the one that they had for like the early 2000s, late 90s. They had this one guy who always played Ronald, and he was like, I don't know. He wasn't scary like other.
Yeah, I think their angle on it was that clowns ultimately are just socially scary to people, and we're going to take the clown out of our restaurant.
Yeah, well, they got rid of everyone from whatever the land was. They don't have any.
They got rid of the Fry Guys and Hamburglar and Grimace, whatever the fuck Grimace was. Mayor McCheese.
They did have that. They did have that Grimace shake.
They did have the Grimace shake thing. And the toys, for some reason, the toys had 4 eyes, which didn't make any damn sense. Grimace has never had 4 eyes. Look at me defending a fucking McDonald's thing. I don't even like McDonald's to begin with.
Oh, what? Everyone's talking about the new. I can't even think of the name of the burger now.
The
arch, big arch, or whatever.
Big arch. It's basically a Big Mac without the center bread.
So everyone's talking about the CEO taking a tiny bite, which was funny,
and looking disgusted doing so.
Which is even more funny because I've watched reviews of the sandwich, and people like it. They think it's really good, but for some reason, the CEO
the bar of liking something at McDonald's is pretty fucking low.
I guess.
I've never gotten anything at McDonald's and looked at it and went, holy shit, this is good.
Well, yeah, not looking at it.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
No, the thing is, and this will be blasphemous, but I like McDonald's because it's consistent. You eat it, you bite into it, it always tastes the same. Like something. In the sense of like, yeah, but like,
no, you are correct. Every time you go, if you want a Big Mac, it doesn't matter what time of day or what staff or anything that's working. The only variable that you're going to get at McDonald's is how much ketchup is on the outside of your wrapper.
Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah, exactly. Or how much lettuce is in the box.
Yeah, yeah. How misaligned the simple task of bread, cheese, burger, and condiments are.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's consistent. It's there. But yeah, that's the big thing. People are talking about it. People are trying it. I even have relatives who I follow on Instagram who are like doing the reactors thing. And I'm like, you've never done this before. Why are you doing it now? What are you doing?
Interesting.
Why are you doing this?
I mean, as someone who doesn't enjoy watching anybody eat,
yeah,
it's hard for me to watch even 10 seconds of a video of someone taking the smallest of bites because they know what's actually inside the food that they're producing.
Well, I will call your bluff because you do watch Steve 1989.
It's fair, but honestly, when he stands up and he does a shot of him eating, I don't pay a lot of attention.
Yeah, and plus it's profile and it's low, so you don't really see him eating.
Yeah, and he does do a pretty good job of. It's the whole stuff in your mouth thing, and the Japanese got it right, man. Their burger wrappers like cover your face, so you don't have to watch someone gaping ass mouth open.
And a little behind the scenes, Josh and I are planning a trip to Japan one day.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's anytime soon. I'm not saying it's within the next 5 years even, but one day we're going.
We did tentatively
Japanese
say
McDonald's.
next year, just for shits and giggles as a date to throw out there as a goal of some sort. So we at least feel like we're, working towards something.
I'm down. The moment you say you have enough, we're going.
Oh,
Taking a flight.
well, then all the pressure's on me then.
I mean, I can. Yeah, I mean,
Mr. Credit Card over there, fucking, you got it all figured out. But Mr. Cashola over here.
not even that. It's just I just want to go.
I do too.
Just ready to go back.
I do too. I do watch a lot of travels through Japan, and funny enough, I watch a lot of capsule hotel review stuff.
I'm not.
And-
You're on your own.
I know I'm on my own on that one, but I saw one the other day. It was a capsule hotel, but it was run by robots.
Oh God, did you see the one where it's a love hotel, but it's run by dinosaurs?
I did see one that had dinosaurs as the concierge front desk people. Yeah.
And the weird thing is the dinosaurs speak in English,
Yes.
which really throws me off.
Well, the one that I was watching, the dinosaur is speaking, and so is the digital screen that was in front of the person as well. So you're kind of getting double speak.
Yeah, but everything's in Japanese. It was like everything was written in Japanese, and I'm like, you're talking in English. That's weird.
Oh, well, this one he changed
For
everything to
tourists.
English.
Yeah, all
But
for tourists.
yeah, a capsule hotel situation for me would be one that you found yourself in a different city than you planned to be in, and discover, oh shit, I can't make it home, so I'm gonna go spend $20 to go sleep in a coffin for the night.
Smell everyone's feet.
Whatever. You're
Hear
just-
everyone breathing next to you.
yeah, and farting and everything else, I'm sure, but it's a communal thing. It's part of the culture, man.
Well, I look forward to when you do the. Well, you wouldn't be allowed because no tattoos allowed in the onsen.
Yeah, the bathhouses, I'd have to cover them up. They have
Yeah.
they have cover. It's like, it looks like skin. It's just a bandage basically.
You have to cover it up, and then you could be naked with everyone, all the dudes.
Especially all the kanji that I have. I definitely have to fucking cover that up.
Just walking in that onsen, just saying hi to all the 70-year-old men walking around.
Hey,
naked.
it's probably the one place I can go and have a pretty big dick.
Oh,
Oh, that's fucking stupid. Two more things.
okay.
I'll save one thing for some other time because it's evergreen. You mentioned last week to me, and something that somehow I missed out on, is that Colorado is getting its first mushroom lounge, magic mushroom lounge,
Yes,
replacing a weed lounge.
Which I think is considered the first weed lounge too.
I think it was the first weed lounge. Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, I got invited to the weed lounge several times, and when I discovered that it was all, vaporizers and, no actual weed could be smoked there, it lost its shine on me immediately.
Yeah.
Cool concept though. If they had gotten the license to have open flame, I totally would have gone and checked it out. The mushroom lounge makes a lot more sense. Kinda. I don't know if it'd be such a good idea to have a bunch of people tripping balls all together, or it could be a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, it is legal and it is controlled. It's a controlled substance.
It is.
So,
I mean, they have gummies. There's a lot of gummies that are out there right now. And on the packaging, it'll tell you like, hey, one gummy will give you, you know, an uplifting feeling. 2 will give you a euphoria feeling. 3, you better not have anything to do. 4, you better put a seatbelt on. 5, you know, have an adult supervision.
I'm sure they have like quiet rooms where you can get down from the high of being on mushrooms.
I mean,
I'm sure.
In the world of psychedelics, I mean, mushrooms are fairly tame. I mean, you don't want to be driving or operating heavy machinery. Light machinery is fine, you know, but heavy machinery is.
I'll take your word for it on that one.
But yeah, it's one of those things that you definitely, it gets tricky, just because everybody does react to everything differently.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to. I'm sure even with the weed lounge, I think there's a release you have to sign going into it. So I'm sure there's probably going to be a pretty lengthy release that nobody will read.
They call it a healing center. So I guess when you're on, it's the psilocybin. So apparently these exist, the psilocybin mushroom healing centers.
Okay.
That's a thing.
So they're going to use it more as therapy more than a place to just come and trip balls.
Right. So that's what they're trying to turn this into, as a healing center versus like what it is now, which was or I guess I shouldn't say now. Oh, I don't know if it's finished yet. They're in the process of turning it into the healing center, but it is called the coffee joint. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's what, you know, they just served weed, but they can't do both. You can't have both.
They didn't serve weed. They served snacks. You had to bring your own weed.
Oh, okay. Because it's a lounge, right? It's kind of
so like I think they had. I mean, we call it a place called the fucking coffee joint with a big joint on a coffee mug. I hope you served coffee, but you couldn't smoke joints in there, which, you know, like I said, that ruined it for me. Maybe they had a patio. I'm not aware, but I was only told about the inside portion of this place.
So really, this place is then it's a non-clinical healing center that focuses mostly on microdosing in events.
Oh, okay.
But you could choose a major dose, but anything larger than 1 gram is not allowed. Which apparently a major dose is 1 gram.
It is. It is. That's a bit. That's a bit. I mean, it's less than what I've done as a dose, but that's a lot. So and that's the thing. It's not about championing how much you do, right?
Yeah.
It's just that's what I was told. The amount that I was told, that's the amount that you do with magic mushrooms. So that's what I've always weighed myself up for. And sometimes it's been nice and relaxing, and sometimes the fucking walls have been breathing and dripping.
So the kind of things you can do here is yoga. You can have painting classes.
It makes a little bit less sense, but you get some abstract stuff there. I like it.
And apparently educational chats about natural medicine and more. Each event will cost $50 to $100, which includes the microdose.
Oh, so it's the fucking Las Vegas timeshare of mushrooms.
Sort of. But you get to do, yoga on mushrooms. That's interesting. That's an interesting concept.
I mean, yeah, I could, yeah. I because I'm not a yogi, right? Is that what you? People that do yoga, is that what they're called? Since I'm not a yogi, what?
I think a yogi is just a person who is.
All right, well, whatever. I don't do fucking yoga, so I don't know how like centered and everything, like meditative it is. I hear it's fairly meditative.
Yeah.
Microdosing and doing the yogas and some light meditation, you could open some doors. You could open some doors, I think.
I think so as well.
As far as the healing aspect, I know a lot of people, not that do it now so much, but like 10 years ago, were microdosing quite a bit, actually. Like that's a contradicting statement, isn't it? Microdosing quite a bit.
I mean, depends on how often they microdose.
Yeah, I mean, it was a couple few times a week.
That's a lot. That's pretty big. Yeah.
Both of these people that were partaking told me how much they enjoyed the micro dosage part of it, how it kind of uplifted them without providing any of the psychedelic part of it.
Okay.
And I get that, and I totally understand that, and I'm all for it. But like in my head, I'm also like, if you're gonna do something, fucking do it.
Go all in.
Yeah, and I'm white, so that automatically means that I'm gonna party to the edge of death because that's what white people do.
I guess so. I'll take your word for it on that one.
I'm just making a funny, but if the place is saying that a 1 gram is nothing over a gram, I would agree with that, because having done more than a gram, like I said, sometimes the walls be bleeding, and not bleeding, but melting and breathing, and it's a little intense. And mushrooms are not one of those, and mushrooms aren't like weed where you're just like, oh, let me eat something, and I'll sober up a little bit. No, like mushrooms are a neurotoxin, so they have to run its course. There's no speeding the process up, really. I mean, you could try and go to sleep, but all you're going to do is have crazy visuals and feel like you're floating or something. I don't know. But yeah, Colorado has always been kind of I don't want to say lawless. That's the wrong fucking word. But
they're a pioneer when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure. Pioneers. But, well, I mean, that works because Colorado's kind of the pioneer state.
There you go.
I think we have a team called the Pioneers. Call it a team. But yeah, we were like the second state for weed legalization. Mm-hmm. Official weed legalization.
Yes.
And the mushrooms thing has been talked about for years and years. So I think it's cool that there's a facility that's actually aimed more for the healing aspect of it over the party aspect, I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
That's cool. So the other stupid thing on here, it's funny how the cycle of celebrity works.
Okay.
The other day, I saw that Emmanuel Lewis was 55. I thought he was
really?
55 when I was a kid.
Okay.
Because he's so tiny,
He's very tiny. Yes.
I just never. It doesn't. He could have been 35, and just because of his tiny and the fact that he looks young, he was one of those people I could never figure out how old he was. To find out he's
help that
20 years older than me, not 20, 10 years older than me. Kind of blew my mind the other day, and that's really got nothing to do with anything. I mean, he had his time in the sun, and Ringo started. He just went away and counted his money.
Sort of. He was, I'm sure. Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, they say his active acting career was between 1980 and 2013. So he's been at it for a while, apparently.
Sure. But I mean, 2013 was a long time ago.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you think about it, yeah, I guess it is. Does it when you get older? A long time ago to me now is 30 years ago. It's no longer 15 years ago. 30 years ago is a long time to me now.
Yeah, but
anyway.
I just mean that, like, but in the terms of Hollywood,
Oh yeah,
13 years is a lifetime.
it is. It is.
I mean, when's the last time you saw Corey Feldman in a movie? See, you can't even fucking name one.
Goonies.
I was gonna say Stand By Me.
Oh, do I have the right Corey for Goonies? I might not.
No, he was in there. He was in Goonies.
Okay.
But not Emmanuel Lewis, but another person who made waves. I'm getting blown up. Do you remember like 2 summers ago where the drunk chick talked about how she liked blowing dudes, or how she liked blowing dudes, I guess?
Sort of, yeah. She was one of the victims of those man on the street questionnaire things where they ask men and women.
She was a victim of a tiny microphone asshole.
I mean, yeah. I mean, luckily that type of content has died.
I do see videos sometimes that pop up, and it is always a dude who seems pretty straight, like straight when I mean by straight, like sober, asking drunk women, do they masturbate?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy this? Do you, like, that's your game? Does that work for you?
Are you asking me? Was that not a rhetorical question?
It's rhetorical. It's rhetorical.
Oh.
But I was kind of hoping you'd follow up with something. But yeah, so I'm kind of happy that kind of content's going away, but it still pops up every once in a while in my various feeds. Yeah. But whatever the chick's name is Heidi something, I think.
No, her name, Haley Welch.
Haley Welch, the Hawk Tuah girl. Her fame has come and gone. She even had, I'm naming this thing controversy because we've talked about a lot of people with controversy tonight. After her viral blow up of how she likes blowing dudes, at some point she got talked into making a Dogecoin or something. I know, but she came out like crypto, not Dogecoin,
crypto is what
cryptocurrency
killed it for her. Yeah.
And it was like I think the term is a pump and dump,
which in all fairness, she really wasn't aware of. She just thought she was becoming a part of something that was going to turn into something, and then it ended up being like what you said. So it was like many people who get fame quickly for doing nothing. They make really bad decisions about stuff all the time, and that was one of her bad decisions without really consulting anyone. She did the cryptocurrency thing.
Yeah, so all these people bought into her cryptocurrency that turned out to be a complete bust, much like all cryptocurrency. I can't wait to own a fraction of a penny. It's going to be so awesome. I mean, that's basically what the people are fucking fighting over for.
Yeah. So you bring her up? Why?
Why did I bring her up? Why did I bring this up? I'm trying to read my notes in my crappy handwriting.
So she sold out.
Oh, so she got into the problem with the cryptocurrency, and I was starting to read the next thing under. I'm like, this makes absolutely no sense. Started the cryptocurrency, that went bust. She went away for a while. Her fame has come up. She has an OnlyFans account now.
It's okay. So according to this article from Unilad Tech, it is not OnlyFans. It is similar to OnlyFans.
Fansly.
Fanfics, yeah. So fanfics, which has
Fansly, Fansfix, OnlyFans, fucking, it's all the same.
Sort of, except fanfics has a strict no nudity policy, so she'll never get naked for this thing.
I mean,
people are paying to see her clothed.
Okay, but that doesn't mean she gonna spit on something.
Well, on what? I guess.
It doesn't matter what it is. It's implied, Francis.
I suppose so. But in order to have a profile on this website, she has to have 10,000 followers on their social media accounts to qualify for a profile.
Okay.
So she is now a fanfics girl.
Mm. Okay.
And you can have, if you want, for $10, maybe 15, or if you want the premium $100 tier, you too can look at her content and see how her life is doing as a fanfics girl.
I can watch her count fractions of a penny.
Yes.
In bare feet. You know. Watch her spit on her fractions of a penny. I don't know.
She's making money either way.
Hey,
you know.
I'm not poo-pooing it. Anybody that's
Yeah.
out there selling their feet and asshole and anything else, good for you. Enjoy yourself.
Look, they have a vast audience. Trust me, they have a vast audience. The number of clientele is only going up as every day passes. That clientele is just going. Simps are on the market. They are multiplying like rabbits right now.
Oh man, somebody it was like
Hi, Ginger.
It's like 2 years ago. Somebody posted something about the word simp and how it was being used, and somebody that we both actually follow on Twitter. And they said something about how they thought it was a new term, and I said, "Oh no, my friend. Simp has been used since the mid '80s," and I was able to pull up a receipt. You know, a song with the term being used properly.
Yeah.
It was actually "Baby Got Back," Sir Mix-a-Lot. Who I listened to a podcast of recently. That dude owns all his own publishing. That guy has made more money off of "Baby Got Back" than he has off of any other song he ever did. And
name of the song he did.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
that's the one song I know he does.
Testarossa, Beepers, Buttermilk Biscuits, Posses on Broadway. That's the big ones that I can think of right now.
I mean, good on him. I mean, I'm glad to hear he's made something.
He said something about what's the point of owning your own publishing if you don't license your stuff out.
Yeah,
It's like so many artists own their own publishing and then say no to every request that comes in. He goes, I say yes to almost every request that comes in for Baby Got Back.
I mean, that's why it's so part of culture still. It's because every parody TV show, movie, anything about butts, that song comes up.
He said in this podcast that when he looks at his life going back to 1993 to today, he said my lifestyle basically hasn't changed.
Oh, good.
The things that I afford myself and the level of, I don't know what word he used, but lack of a better term, luxury that he lives in has not changed in 35 years. That's pretty awesome.
It is. I mean, the guy's smart. So good on him.
Yeah, big time. But we're not super smart. We're only vaguely sideways trivia smart. But we'll discover that as we sally forth into this new chapter of what we can do on this channel. But
right.
That's going to do it this week, I think. Gave you some extra juice, as we like to do sometimes when we can do that. I'm trying to get things ready on this side of things. Francis, where can people find you on the internet if they'd like to do so?
We have a one-stop shop. Actually, both of us do. On Linktree. So if you want to see my stuff, linktree.com/aka the other guy. I hope one day I can add more stuff to it. It's just the same stuff for the last year. So take a look at it anyway. It may be a year old, but it's worth looking at, I think.
It is. Because it's award-winning stuff.
It's award-winning stuff. Award-winning books, award-winning characters, award-winning everything. And even won an award recently, like months after we won the last one. So it's nice.
That's awesome.
That the books are still getting recognized.
As they should, because they're fantastic little morsels of storytelling, actually.
Morsels, yeah.
Morsels. They're short stories. That's what a morsel is, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It reminds me of that cookie. Anyway, move on.
You can find me at linktree.com/the303ninja. We can also find everything POI, which, it's becoming con season as we reach into spring. And I have a couple things lined up. Hopefully they work out, and I will talk about them in the future. But anything that we do, you're going to find it at that link tree for either myself or POI. The only thing that's not listed on there is our phone number, which you can call, text, or voicemail. You can call into the show, and we can talk to you live. That'd be fun and creepy. You can do that. Call 314-764-7631. I don't ever answer it unless we're live. So leave a voicemail or a message or something, and it goes to my phone. It doesn't ring on my phone, which is weird, but it lets me know I have a voicemail. But you should do that. Leave me a voicemail. We'll play it on here, and we'll talk about it and have fun. The song's ending. The show's ending. We'll be back next time. Have a good week. Bye.